Okay, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It is Jay Jingles here, and we have a special episode for you today. I have a special guest. Yeah, that's right. We do guests on this channel. And I'd like to welcome Robstar-Z. Everybody welcome Rob.
Hello. My name is Robstar-Z. And my channel is actually based around tournament videos and challenge videos. I recently picked up YouTube again, so I had a big time struggling with YouTube. And now I'm back, so I'm really excited because I'm playing Regulation J a lot. I really want to thank Jay Jingles for this opportunity to be on this channel and have Regulation J content as well coming out. So I really thank him for that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Rob is much better than I am, so this is going to be a lot of fun, or it's going to be really annoying, and this video never sees the light of day. One or the other. So if you're watching this, it means I did well.
We're gonna find out. Everyone can be a champion.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. So why are we doing this? We're doing this because the Regulation J ladder starts today. Finally. We've been doing casual ladder garbage for the past. We've been facing like full snow teams with no restricteds and no mythicals, and it's been fun, but there's nothing like the real thing when it comes to the actual rank ladder. So we're doing this today. So let me kind of, Rob, let me explain to everybody kind of what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're not just laddering. We are competing. This is off meta mayhem Jay Jingles versus super try hard Robstar-Z. No, Rob and I, like, we play a lot of VGC. We actually play a lot of draft together too, and like both of us, we've had a little bit of success. So this should be a lot of fun. And I'm gonna feature my games, obviously, and I'm gonna feature Rob's games, and we're gonna be competing to see who can get the most amount of wins in 5 games. So we're just gonna do 5 games because we don't want you guys here for like 2-3 hours. This isn't a Wolfie video or anything.
No.
I don't know if you did you see that 5-hour video he released the other day?
Not yet. I saw the beginning, but I have seen it. It has got so many views in so few days.
Oh yeah, like everybody just can't get enough of Wolfie route.
Yeah,
I went little. So let's kind of just get into the team. So I want to get into the 2 rentals that we're going to be using. There are rentals. I made them on. I'm running out of slots for my rental team, so I actually had to go on my Switch 1. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I want to keep all of my slots available for people to actually use the older teams, and I don't want to take them down. But so anyway, so Rob is going to go first. Because he's my guest. I'm going to let him go first and kind of talk about his team, what it does. And so we actually, just to kind of give people a little bit of context, I said, let's do this competition and let's both do Arceus however we want. So I have no idea what Rob's bringing. I have no idea what he built, but he did build it. And I built mine. And we're going to reveal our Arceus teams now. So Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to open my Arceus team. And it is a pretty basic team, honestly. It is Iron Hands. I can say it right now, right? My team.
Okay. Oh, you went special Arceus. Okay, I can see it now.
Oh, right.
Look at this.
Yeah, Iron Hands, Urshifu Water, Frutamane, Incineroar, Arceus, and Miraidon. Yeah. So this Arceus is actually pretty fun. I first had a Body Press and Shadow Ball Arceus with Iron Defense, but I figured out. The Shadow Ball was for K-Rexes and Body Press, so you can hit all the things. But yeah, it didn't work out really well because you can just have Summer Zentai with already a boost and stab, so it didn't really matter. So I thought, what if I made an Arceus, because this is Ghost Team Sheet, with Tailwind, COVID Coke, they're gonna fake me out, and I'm gonna set up Tailwind. I actually made Arceus 1 point faster than Miraidon, and why is that? That is because of the Acid Spray. I can Acid Spray anyone, minus special defense, 2 stages, and I can just one-shot anything with Volt Switch, Electro Drift, Dazzling Game, Dragon Pulse. I can just do anything.
That's a cool set.
Yeah, Earth Power is just for the coverage, and Shadow Ball is for the K-Rex Shadows, of course, because there's no real way. Yeah, there's actually a few ways of winning it with Frutamane and Incineroar, but it's just nice to have a fast option available for that, and it's just great coverage. But what is the fun part about this team? Well, also the Terra Poison, my screen went black. Terra Poison actually boosts Acid Spray to 60 base power when terrestrialized.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then you get stabbed too?
Yeah, I get stabbed too. Yeah, so... Jesus, wait. Sorry,
Rob's recovering.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Rob's recovering from a sickness right now, so bear with him.
Yeah, sorry. I had a cold last week. Anyway. Yeah, because poison is also a great defensive because of fighting. It is a win-win situation. And yeah, Incineroar is Incineroar. The fun part about Incineroar is I didn't change the spread of the Regulation H tournament I recently played. Because why? I didn't want to change it. I play Regulation H. I play Regulation H and I just have to play from Regulation J and then I have to change to Regulation H. So I just kept the same. Urshifu, Focus Sash, Terra, pretty basic. Yeah. Iron Hands also minus speed. Just for the trick room options. You cannot get Sport because of the hard-on engine with the extra terrain. I have Terra Grass as well, in case the Wigglebooms are there.
Yeah.
So, and Flittermane is just annoying with Thunder Wave and Moonblast Shadow Ball Protect.
Yeah, there's that Thunder Wave set that's such a pain to go up against.
Yeah, I know. But I wanted to try it out as well. So, I can go for Icy Wind. Screw that. I hate myself.
Yeah, Covert Cloak is just... Yeah.
No,
you just rather watch the world burn.
Yeah. Covert Cloak is one of the best items in Crow's team sheet.
Yep, I agree. And so that's a really cool team. That I was curious which Arceus you were gonna bring. I actually I think I said in like my tier list video that a Terra Poison Arceus would be really neat, and here you are using that. I didn't think it would be Acid Spray though, so that's really cool because like it's usually there for support, but like you could just keep clicking that and it just doubles and doubles and doubles every single time you use it.
Moves. Yeah, it is just Acid Spray. If you Terra Poison, like I said, it's gonna be 60 base power, right?
Yep.
Terra Poison, Wigglebooms are gonna vanish. Everything is gonna vanish because Wigglebooms are really annoying. But with the Acid Spray Terra Poison, it's gonna do even without a -2. It's gonna do maybe over 50%, and then you pick up a Volt Switch, and then you get the electric terrain again up.
Yep. No, I like this because Arceus is really hard to get off the field too. So just having like some sort of snowball effect, I like that a lot. That's a really cool team. It's pretty standard when it comes to like the other 5, but the Arceus is really neat. No judgment, by the way. I noticed that.
Yeah, no judgment because I'm normal type, and that is just I think normal type is just really one of the better forms because of the character.
Oh, I just realized. I just realized you're Terra Poison. You're not a poison type. Oh, yeah. It took me a second. I'm like, oh yeah, he's the poison type Arceus. No, he's not. You're just Terra Poison.
You know why? Otherwise, I couldn't win that Covert Cloak.
Yeah, Covert Cloak is so good. I think that was on my Arceus that I'm about to show everybody. Like, it was on it until like the last day. So, yeah. So that's a really cool team. But I guess I can show you mine now. Yeah, so
all right. You count down whenever I can look at the team because I'm really excited.
You can look because everybody watching can actually see it now. So, so my team.
Yeah, I see it.
I wanted to go with a standard Arceus with the E-Speed stuff, and then just Swords Dance. But the first Pokemon on this team was actually the Alchemy.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, Joy Scarf. That's so cool.
So the reason Alchemy is there is because I don't know how much Regulation J, Rob, you've been playing, but Darkrai with Gravity is such a pain right now. So if you run into it usually it's Calyrex Shadow with Gravity, and then you Dark Void and things just start going to sleep. Or you have like a Sableye with Prankster Gravity, and then you see a lot of sleep stuff. So Alchemy with Sweet Veil, ain't nothing going to sleep.
That is really cool.
So I'm actually hoping we run into a couple of cheeky Darkrai teams, and then we just start de-gleaming or decorating, depending on what he leads. If they know what's coming, we could just start decorating, or because like de-gleam just does so well into Darkrai, and you can't really hit the fairy types back. But yeah, the Arceus. So the whole idea is, I wanted to set up some Swords Dances. I have a little bit of redirection with the Amoonguss. So Amoonguss Arceus is a really nice lead. Amoonguss Calyrex is a really nice lead. And then just having the Alchemy just as the option to start decorating partners if it needs to, or just kind of get around the sleep stuff. So opposing Amoonguss, this won't be too bad either.
Also notice you have Terra Water on your Arceus.
Yes, Terra Water. The Kyogre matchup was such a pain. I think it was Terra Ghost for the longest time, but I just feel like we weren't really using it a lot because the Calyrex Shadow is just so prominent. Like it's everywhere. So it was kind of used at your own risk. You survive one hit, but then Cali Shadow comes in and you're just in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's Terra Water because the Kyogre matchup was a little tough. I know there's only so much Rillaboom can do. No, so that's why I did that. And yeah, then Volcarona was actually a late add too. Our friend Riley, he loves Volcarona like
no one ever did.
Yeah, he loves it a lot. Yeah, so this is the set that he recommended, and it's been really good because I was actually having issues with Farigiraf because Arceus with this set can't really hit a Farigiraf at all.
But also for the Calyrex Shadow, for the Kyogre, to do the special attack on both opponents, it's just really cool. And it's 100%
Struggle
accurate.
Bug, it's just been really nice, this Volcarona. I didn't think I'd be bringing it. A lot of the times, like, I think I added Iron Hands at one point, and I just wasn't really clicking it. Wasn't really using it. I was using, like, the same 4, and I was like, I've got to have a reason to have a 6 slot be useful. So all of these 6 are being used regularly now in multiple matchups and stuff. So this is the 6 I'm going with. There's no reason to introduce Rillaboom. There's really no reason to introduce the Amoonguss. And the Calyrex is just doing Calyrex things. So,
yeah.
Oh, this is Terra Psychic Calyrex. Uh-oh. That's supposed to be Terra Dark.
Well,
I might actually go and change that before we start.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, you could. Yeah, it will be probably handy.
Yeah, I actually thought it was Terra Dark. I thought I checked that, and I guess it's not. So I'll have to go check. So, but we're not starting battles right now anyway. More so just getting into the team. So everybody, this is the teams. This is what we're doing. So if you stuck around, I probably put it in some timestamps, you know, just in case you wanted to skip ahead to the battles. But thank you, Rob, for joining me on this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
No worries.
And if this is something that we enjoy, we might do it again. If people are enjoying it, we might do this regularly. Who knows, right?
Yeah, we know.
But yeah. So if you after the video, check out Rob's channel. I'll probably mention it again in the outro. But let's get into some games, and we'll see you after the sets are done. So peace, guys.
Peace.
Okay, so I guess to you guys, this is going to be the first game. But I actually had a little bit of capture card issues, so I am actually 2-1 right now, and I lost the footage for it. So we're going to just pretend like this is game 1. All right, let's go for our first win. Yes, our first game. All right, that's not always a great way to start off, but no, I faced a Calyrex Shadow and DD team, and we ended up losing to, we found out some speed tiers that we actually wish we knew before. That was our one loss. As you can see, we're 2-1, but, and then the other, we ran into a Dozo team and just trapped them, so I guess it was just really nice with like the Encore stuff. But that's unfortunate, but, oh well. The higher we climb, the better the battles are going to get, because I think there was like one of them that was just like, this one's not exactly the most fun. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully we can get ourselves into a game pretty quickly. But I'm going to be watching this capture right now because I need to make sure that this goes. Because like that's really scary that it just kind of shut off. Alright, so what am I on? Casual ladder searching for people? Like, why is this taking so long? This is Reg J. People should be excited. People should totally be excited. There we go. Watch it be Rob. Takero. Or Takaro. Oh, Hoopa. Okay. But there's only one restricted. Or one mythical on the team. Okay. You know what? We'll take it. It's not Reg H, so... Technically, it's Reg J. Because you can't use this in any other format, so... Alright, so what do we got here? We have a Dusclops. Like, I miss Dusclops so much. I feel like there's a Trick Room option here that would really hurt us. So I feel like Amoonguss could be really nice here. Amoonguss would be pretty good in the back row. Calyrex as a lead makes sense because you can only Terra one of the two. We do have to watch out for the Meowscarada, so maybe we can just lead the Volcarona because the Struggle Bug against the Hoopa lead is pretty good. And then we'll go Calyrex. Maybe we go Amoonguss in the back for the Urshifu Rapid Strike. It's probably a Rapid Strike. And do we need Rillaboom here? Volcarona is very important, I think. I feel like it's very... like, Shed Tail stuff makes sense. Maybe Shed Tail into Trick Room. So... And then Arceus, I guess? I don't know. I feel like it's just Arceus, right? I guess. This is such a weird team. Like, I actually don't really know. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, my draft league experience, like, how you would mess around with this. But... Alright, good luck, have fun to my opponent. If you're watching this, unlikely, but... Hoopa and Dusclops. So that is what I thought. So Calyrex as a lead is really nice. And like I said, you can only Terra one of them. So I think a Struggle Bug makes sense too, because Hoopa, like once I drop your special attack, like I'm not really sure how much damage you're doing. I guess Protect Trick Room would be the worst. But we're getting an Astral Barrage off. This is going to hurt, my friend. But I do think that Terra Dark makes sense right here as well. Like, what else do we have? Do we want to Terra anything else? I don't think so. I feel like Calyrex is just really nice here. Like, let's go for a Struggle Bug here, and let's go for a Terra Dark Astral Barrage. Because technically I'm quad weak to Ghost, so I shouldn't just ignore a Dusclops. Like, I know it doesn't have the strongest attack, but I bet a Shadow Sneak would probably do about half. I bet it would. So let's see how it goes. I've actually never faced a Hoopa. I think in my team... Oh my goodness, you're just gonna let me do this. Okay. I guess there goes that. Cool. We'll take our first game of the video in that. Sure, why not? Yeah, I told about... Yeah, Struggle Bug goes off. This is probably a Trick Room. Into what, though? Nightshade. Okay. So, our Terra meant nothing, I guess. Urshifu here would probably be the worst. Oh, Meowscarada. Okay. Let me see. So we've got... Do we even care about that Dusclops? I feel like we could just Fiery Dance right now. Like, what's a Meowscarada gonna do to a Calyrex, I guess? We want to switch the Calyrex in for the Amoonguss? That could be nice, actually. Like, we can go for a Quiver Dance right now, and then we'll switch into Amoonguss. I think that's pretty safe. Like, I think Nightshade's just going off again anyway. And then we can break the Sash on that Meowscarada, so... So let's see. Again, gotta watch my footage. Brick Break. Oh, yeah. Okay, technically, yeah. And then Quiver Dance goes off. Okay. And then what is the Dusclops gonna do? Probably just another Nightshade, right? Nightshade. Okay, yeah, split your damage. That makes sense. Okay, so we can go for a Struggle Bug here and a Rage Powder. Or we just go for an... I feel like I want to get rid of that. You know what? I don't know if a Struggle Bug's going to pick up that Dusclops, though. I don't want to take any more damage. Let's go for a Fiery Dance. And let's just go for... We can't Rage Powder, actually. We can Pollen Puff it, actually. This is going to do a lot of damage. Let's see how much Amoonguss does. Battle was canceled. Okay. I'm not sure what this person was trying to do. I think that turn one was just so devastating for them, so... We got our first one. Like, Rob said, let's not do any Reg H teams. If you get Reg H, we'll just skip it. But that's a Hoopa. That can't be Reg H, so we're going to take that win. We're 1-0, baby. 1-0. Let's go. All right, we got our first win. Yeah, we're going to continue. Why not? Moving up the rankings. We got to get the Master Ball soon so we can actually get some better battles later this week. That one loss. I wish I could show you guys that loss. What actually happened was I was facing a Koraidon and it got a +1 speed from the Flame Charge. And my Volcarona got 2 Quiver Dances off, and I did it on purpose so I can outspeed and KO it the next turn. And I was like, okay, so I'm just going to attack this and then it goes down. And then he ended up going first, so... And I was like, what? What? No, and then I just got KO'd because he Flare Blitzed it in the sun, and it was just... We learn about our team. I probably would... If I were to rebuild this team, I'd probably bump it up so it can outspeed that. Okay, so this looks like a Worlds team, actually. A Worlds Pokepaste. So, okay, so this is Sun. We gotta watch out for that Koraidon again. The Thunderclap is a little bit of a problem. We can go for the Amoonguss, actually. I think an Amoonguss lead is really nice. And what is our answer for the Koraidon? We can go for Calyrex, actually. Calyrex Amoonguss isn't too bad. Are we Terra Water on this thing? Yes, we are. So we can redirect pretty easily. If he leads the Calyrex, that kind of gets into a little bit of like rock, paper, scissors. He's going to do this. Do I do this? Blah, blah, blah. Incineroar, maybe that might be a little tough, but Arceus, do you want to come here? I feel like this is not a Rillaboom game. Like, Alchemy could work too. Rillaboom, I don't think Rillaboom looks great here, actually. So I think it's Arceus and Volcarona, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Volcarona in the back row. I kind of like Volcarona in the front row just to kind of start snowballing and just with the quiver dances, but I feel like the Amoonguss and the Calyrex lead is just so nice. What are you doing here? Calyrex and Bonnet. Okay. So we are threatened by Spore right now. You know what? I actually feel like if we can go for like a Protect with the Calyrex and then Pollen Puff, or we could just Spore their own Calyrex. I feel like a Spore is just so easy here, right? So let's Protect. And then maybe we can go for a Pollen Puff into that Bonnet. Because I'm just afraid if he just protects his Calyrex, like, we just waste the turn. But is this just safe if we just Spore the Calyrex and Protect? Or are you going to be super greedy is the question. I feel like if we guess right, we just win the game. So we got our Protect off. If this is Speed tie, he could Protect too. Sucker Punch. Oh boy, that was not what I was expecting. We're going to tear it anyway. Psychic. Does this pick us up? I hope not. Oh, we live. Okay, cool. So the Spore does go off. I think this is a great turn for us. I really do. Because now we can Terra Dark and just Astral Barrage. Let me see. I think we need to get the Amoonguss off the field here. So Terra Dark, Astral Barrage. You could Terra the Calyrex and survive it. And let's bring in the Volcarona. That way we can target it the next turn. I don't think you switch out a sleeping Pokemon, but you might defensively Terra. But if you Terra here, now my E-Speed just starts doing pretty well late game. So Amoonguss gets off the field because we get a Regenerator healing. Cool. And then, yeah, there's the Terra there. Oh wait, that's our Terra probably. Whose is that? I don't remember. Mirror match is real. Let's see, and so that is us. Okay, so he just, okay. Okay, so if this is a Spore, yeah, it's probably just a Spore, because like he didn't go for the Sucker Punch. Sash? Nope. Okay, cool. Very cool. We take that. Wow, that was such a good turn for us. We just got rid of a Restricted. But this has to be a Spore into the Calyrex, right? Spore, yeah. Am I okay with that? I feel like we might be in a bit of trouble when it comes to the Koraidon coming in next. Alright, so we definitely die to a Flare Blitz. So I think I want to Protect here and then switch, and then we can get the Rage Powder on the field. Because we need that Psychic on the Calyrex, right? But we do have the E-Speed stuff. Yeah, like this Koraidon's a big problem right now. Do we sack the Calyrex? Like, honestly. Because I feel like this is a Flame Charge. A Flame Charge into my Volcarona just to get the speed boost. I do have Sash, so we can survive this. Yeah, let's do this. I'm not... He doesn't need to Terra here. Rage Powder. Okay, well, we're going to Struggle Bug the next turn. I feel like you Flame Charge the Calyrex, right? just to get your speed boost. Collision course, yeah. But we have our sash, so that's one turn we kind of wasted too. Cool. We can't wake up this turn because this is a. All right, so I think we go for a struggle bug here and an protect, I guess. We could switch on the Amoonguss here, but I feel like he just goes for the flame charge here because why not? We could switch on the Arceus. Nah, let's get it on. I don't want to get it on too late, though. That's the problem. Let's protect, and then let's go for a struggle bug. Yeah, he switched out. What's switching in? We got such an early KO, too. It would have been so nice. Yeah, there's that. It's a good thing we didn't switch. Like, we are clear amulet, so it's not the end of the world. And this has to be a flame charge, right? It has to be. Flame charge into... Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I think this person's just setting up, like, to the end of the game. Like, this does nothing. Alright. Yeah, now you're faster, so why wouldn't you just go for a flame charge again? Or just an attack into... Yeah, you just fake out the Calyrex here, because why not? Or you fake out the Volcarona, actually. So we can go for a double protect here. What do we gain from that, though? Like, we might be able to wake up, but we're slower. Yeah, let's keep... I guess we can go for an Encore into the Incineroar, but we're just getting faked out and then attacked, right? There's not a whole lot we can do here. And Volcarona isn't really helpful right now, so I guess we just go for a Struggle Bug. I don't... We're in a really rough spot here. Fake out there, and then you just go for the attack into the other slot. Yeah, now you're just so fast. Our E-Speed is the only thing that really keeps us going. Yeah, I feel like this game just did not go well. We got a really nice turn one, but that Koraidon's just a big problem. Amoonguss. Do we get Amoonguss on the field or Arceus? Arceus makes sense, I guess. But I think we have to protect here. We have to protect, and then we have to get the Amoonguss on the field. I just don't... This is probably like a parting shot or a U-turn or something like that into the Volcarona, and then you just collision course here, because like what? I just need the redirection on the field, right? And then maybe we can get a Swords Dance off, and then we can just start E-speeding stuff, maybe. Helping Hand. And are you going for a collision course? Or are you going for a Flare Blitz? Because that would actually be a fantastic turn for us. That'd be such a good turn for us. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. Maybe you didn't... Man, you pick up easily. I'm surprised you helping handed there. Alright, cool. So now we Swords Dance, and then we Rage Powder. And that's as easy as it gets, right? Okay, this is our only hope. This is our only hope. Is to get a +2 and then just start extreme speeding stuff. The Ghost type's dead. Let's see. Rage Powder. And if you go for a collision course again, I'm okay with that. Flare Blitz. Okay. What are you doing to... If this is a parting shot, this does nothing. U-turn does a little bit of good. Swords Dance. Alright. I got the camera in the way. I can't see the HP bar of the Koraidon, but I'm pretty sure a +2 E-speed would do a lot. Yeah, cool. Sun's gone. See. I need to see the HP bar. I need to see it. Okay, does E-speed do that much at +2? Maybe? Who does he have? So he's got Bonnet, and what's in the back? I don't think anything's really going to like an E-speed, right? Let's E-speed the Koraidon, and then... Yeah, Sun's gone. You have to switch out, right? Maybe we go for a Struggle Bug here. Yeah, maybe we'll catch him on a switch in. Oh, he protected. Okay. Are you parting shotting or flare blitzing my Volcarona? Yeah, we had to target that slot, like, because it's just too much damage, right? Threatening us. What is Incineroar doing here? Is it a knockoff? Okay, so that Incineroar is getting within E-speed range. Knockoff goes there. That's fine. Citrus Berry gets knocked off. Okay. So I think we E-Speed again. And then do we Quiver Dance here and get a little greedy? Yeah, let's do that. Because we just Struggle Bug, so I don't... This has to be the third Pokemon. This can't be the Bonnet, right? It is! Dude, you would have sacked it. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is good. Cool. We just get the E-Speed pickup. If this is probably a knockoff into the Arceus, right? I think either scenario I think we're okay with, because E-Speed just does so much damage. So it's Incineroar and... Yeah, knockoff picks up. Okay, so it's just E-Speed for the win, right? The question is does Extreme Speed pick up the Koraidon? Is the question. I feel like protecting here. Just because, like, why not, right? Just to see what he's going to do. I feel like this is just a free turn, right? Because I feel like this is Protect Koraidon and then hit me with Incineroar. He hasn't Terra'd yet. Is there any scenario where you can, like, bulk up or something? Because then we're in a lot of trouble. I feel like we just have to go for it, right? He just dies, right? He just dies. So this is Protect, and... Let's go for Protect. I want to see what he does. Cool. So he did go for Protect. And then he's going to go for a knockoff, and then we're just going to hit that Koraidon again. I think his play is a double Protect, because a normal type plus 2 E-Speed, this has to pick up, right? Nice. Cool, cool, cool. So that was the play, because that's what I would have done if I were him. So let's go for an Extreme Speed into the Koraidon. And how does this go? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. Helping hand, he hopes he lives this and KOs me. That's the right play. Come on, KO. No! No, 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 no! That's... Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, we played that so well. We got behind because that Koraidon... Oh, I can't believe that. I probably had like, what, 4 HP left or something? You know what? That was a fun game. We lost, but that was a fun game. Oh my goodness.
You are on Ho-Oh, alright. And me. Probably going to switching for Rigoref, so I'm gonna set up Tailwind. It's the most annoying part. Earth Power. Probably knockoff. It's doing so much. It's doing so much. I'm actually getting annihilated on Reddit today. He's probably gonna double up the Arceus. Oh, Tailwind. Alright, alright. We're still in it. Knock off. It's doing so much damage. Because he is Amaranth is now knocked off, he can do a parting shot. Probably not gonna do Brave for it, right? Oh, Protect. I don't think Ho-Oh is the real threat. I think a bigger threat is Rigoref, actually. I'm gonna do a Volt Switch and I'm gonna do another parting shot. I think that's fine. Because they cannot hit me really hard with Ho-Oh. They got a Volt Switch and they got a Sacred Fire and they got a Brave Bird. They got Tailwind. Yeah, that's fine. Miraidon at -1, that's fine. Yeah, he's down. I can fake out now. You know what? Iron Hands is also pretty big here. Because I get the fake out off as well. And he's -1. Electric Terrain is soon gone. Should have done Miraidon, but yeah, I don't know why I do Arceus. Oh, there's Urshifu. It's dark, alright. Fake out. You know what? Drain Punch. If we can set up a tailwind, that will be huge. That is gonna be Terra Fairy. It's Choice Specs Dazzling Game. It won't do as much as full damage, but it's still -1. Oh, alright! We won't survive this anyway. Nope, that's doing too much damage. That Incineroar is annoying. I mean that Urshifu is annoying. You know what? Wild Charge. I'm gonna think about this for a second. Fake out and Drain Punch. Because if he hits my Incineroar, that's gonna take Rookie Helmet Chip and this will KO. Yep. And now he cannot set up another Electric Terrain because... Oh, I can do that as well. I can do that for him, though that wasn't very thought of. Yeah. Gonna be a tricky one. Bug Drive also wore off now. You know what? Urshifu wasn't really the problem. Dazzling Game will just KO me. But Dazzling Game per Sacred Fire will definitely KO me. If I give somehow, which I don't, Well, charge and Miraidon switching seems good. I don't know, I just suck at this game so hard. Oh, he protects! That means we have a chance. That means we have a chance. We survive? We KO? Yes! Alright. That means we have a chance. He has Terrestrialize, so I should be able to KO it now. He is only going to hit one, so... Maybe just... Gonna Electro Drift you and win the game, thank you very much. I don't know why I should protect there. I don't know why you should protect there. You should always double attack there for the KO my Iron Hands.
Okay, so we've got Oki. Look at this team. What in the team? Yo. We've got Instruct stuff on this team too. This team wants Trick Room up so badly. And we can't fake it out. We do have Terra Fire on the Rillaboom. Yeah, we can't really stop Trick Room from going up. We can go for... He doesn't have the... Yeah, let's go start going for extreme speeds. Let's start doing that. So we go for Alchemy Arceus and just decorate Swords Dance and just go off? Like, I think I'm okay with that. And if you're Terra... And I think Rillaboom makes sense here too, and Amoonguss... We do underspeed things, so maybe we can go for Amoonguss here and we can put things to sleep. I suppose the worst lead for that would be just straight up Torkoal and Oranguru. But if you're going... I kind of like this. I don't mind this. And then we just get a +2 Swords Dance off. Rillaboom for Fake Out. And then Calyrex for late game. I feel like this team is kind of meant to beat Calyrex. Volcarona. That way if the Terapagos gets in. Yeah, alright, we're really counting on the Arceus here with the E-Speed stuff, but it depends how this person wants to play it, because I see a lot of different ways you can play this team. Alright, so Amoonguss is going to come out. Okay, so this is probably just Protect Trick Room. So we Spore the... If this is Safety Goggles, I think it's just game over, right? We Swords Dance here. And I think we Spore this slot. Because Protect Trick Room is just such a good first turn, right? Yeah, Protect. And you're going to go for Trick Room. Safety Goggles is the only thing that's going to save you, I think, right? Alright, what's going to happen here? Cool, we got it off. Don't be Lumberry. Could you imagine? After all that? Alright, cool. That worked out really well for us. So, do we go for a Rage Powder and then another Swords Dance? Well, Rillaboom kind of takes care of that that Ursaluna if we can stop Trick Room from going up. So we can... I feel like we Swords Dance again. Oh, he could... Technically, he could wake up here. Let's go for an Extreme Speed here. And then let's go for a... Pollen Puff, just in case it comes up short. Yep. Oh my, that is not going to do enough. Rock Slide goes off. Who did I miss? Amoonguss and... Okay. Don't wake up here. That would really suck. Cool. Oh, he woke up. Are you serious? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's wild. We should have gotten a second Swords Dance up, man. So we have to Rage Powder. Well, we do have Grassy Glide, so we just need to do a little bit of damage, so... Is there any reason for him to Protect here? Who's in the back row? I feel like switching out the Oranguru makes sense here for the Torkoal, so let's... Maybe we Spore the Oranguru slot, actually, just for a switch in, and then we E-Speed this. But I don't want to take a Facade. We have to... I feel like we have to redirect, right? Yeah, let's go for E-Speed into this slot, and then let's go for a Rage Powder. And now the Amoonguss at least gets hit. Do we take a Facade? I don't know. That's fine. I feel like we should be protecting right now, too, just not let this trick in, but... Facade... Yeah, it picks up. Alright, well, we bring in the Rillaboom here. He does have a defensive Terra if he really wants it. But I think we need to... Terra Ghost is just so common on that thing, so... Volcarona later, I think, makes sense. Terapagos might be coming out as well. If this is Terapagos... No, Torkoal, okay. So we have to E-Speed that Torkoal, man. No, we're going to fake out the Torkoal, and then we're going to E-Speed the Ursaluna, right? Yes. We have to E-Speed the Torkoal, and then we Terra Fire, I think. I feel like this is a Terra no matter what on the Ursaluna. Yeah, let's do that. I think this is us, right? If this is us, actually, he didn't Terra. Hey, wait a second. Grassy Glide is not... I don't know if it picks it up. I was just afraid of the Terra Ghost. The tech goes off, and then... Grassy Glide goes off. Extreme Speed, okay. This is probably a facade into the Arceus, right? No, it doesn't do enough. Yeah, and then we just go down here. Why didn't we just E-speed the Ursaluna, man? Like, we're trying to read Terras that we don't even know exist. Like, those team sheet, man. And now he just defensive Terras for sure. Because now Eruption just looks so good here, right? Like, how many turns of Trick Room? We have 2. Yeah. Protect, and then Grassy Glide, I guess. I just don't... Do we take an Eruption from Torkoal? Like, I don't know. Struggle Bug. Actually, a Hard Switch, and then... We could Struggle Bug just in case we take one. I don't... Yeah, we don't... We can protect the next turn. Yeah, this is just... I feel like he's kind of got us pinned, right? Yeah, there's the Terra. Why didn't you do it the last turn? I feel like I had you. I had you so good. Flying. I don't even know what to say. Close team sheet. Like, what are you going to do, right? Like... I figured the Terra was coming, but if you didn't E-speed that turn, you're just dead. Yeah, what's this Ursaluna doing right now? Yeah, and then you got Robstar-Z. Yeah, this game's over. Big time. Like, how do you know what they're gonna do, man? Like I feel like, how do you not Terra that last turn? I'm +2. Like, I could have just deleted you, man. Like, alright, well. It is what it is, you know. We got some fun teams over here, but that Terra Flying Ursaluna, that's kind of cool, I guess. And then the one turn sleep, like, alright. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta chalk it up and then move on to the next game, because like that was a really rough one, like on all fronts. Like, oh well. So what are we, 1 and 2 right now? Like, oh my goodness. I hope Rob is losing. He said he's done. Let me see the way. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, let's continue. We got 2 more battles to go. We need some wins. We need some wins. We only have 1 win right now. But like, look what we just lost to. Like, oh man. All right, Torkoal with the instruct stuff is just no joke, right? I wonder why Terra Flying though on that Ursaluna. Maybe it's just because it was maybe you had like Bulldoze or something like that. I don't know. On the Oran Guru, I'm just trying to think like what you would need the Terra Flying for, other than just a resist. Okay, so we is that a Fairy Arceus? Because that's kind of cool. All right, and DD. Okay, so it's probably an SD because like you follow me and then Swords Dance, right? There's that Koraidon again that's giving us problems. So maybe we go Alchemy Arceus, but if you go in DD, like what does that do for us really? I feel like we really need a Swords Dance off here. We're not running into that Darkrai team, which is the whole reason that Alchemy's here, which is kind of funny. Maybe Arceus Amoonguss could be nice. But if you lead the Koraidon, I guess we do have the Terra Water. We can start putting things to sleep, which I think could be nice. Arceus Chiampao is just so good. Rillaboom makes sense as well. And do we want the Volcarona here? I don't think so. I think we want the Calyrex in the back. Yeah, and that's definitely booster speed on the Flutter main. So we have the Grassy Glide on the Rillaboom. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I want that last game back so bad. I feel like we played it pretty well, too. All right, let's see. Come on, Sai or Say. Is this just Chien Pao Arceus? Did you time out? Because if that's the case, it would be, what, Arceus Incineroar? I think? I forget what the verse 2 on his team were. Yeah, I guess he did time out. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so he's got a fake out option here. So I think we go for Swords Dance. Yeah, that is the fairy type. So let's go for Swords Dance here, and let's go for a Spore. I feel like that's pretty safe. If you fake out the Arceus, okay, fine, but then your Arceus is asleep. And what are you switching in here? Didi, okay, we're putting you to sleep. If that's safety goggles, then that would be a really good turn for them. But we just Swords Danced here, so we're okay with this. Why, you faked out on your own Psychic terrain? Okay, we'll take it. It's about time we're facing somebody not very good on low ladder. Hey, and you're not safety goggles, so that was like a perfect turn for us. Okay, so now I feel like we can get another Swords Dance off, and then we just get the... Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Swords Dance. And switching... We don't need to switch in the Rillaboom just yet. Do we Spore the Instant slot? Why not? Why not? So it's probably a Follow Me right there, which is fine. You can't wake up there anyway. Will-O-Wisp. Oh no, I should have just Rage Powdered. Alright, well now we have to get another Swords Dance off. Oh, that sucks so badly. Okay. And it's safety goggles. Man, we had such a good first turn and we're ruining it. We're ruining it. Alright. Do we get to +6? I feel like we need it now. And then, do we get the Calyrex in? Pollen Puff. Yeah, let's do that. Woke up. Follow me. Attack. Why is this happening to us? This is kind of crazy. If this is a knockoff, that'd probably be the worst thing. A parting shot, I think we take it. Flare Blitz. Alright, so knockoff. So now we have to get rid of that Incin. Wow. Alright. We had such a good first turn, and then now we're ruining it. I guess we can go for side Pollen Puffs now, actually. So, but let's get rid of... So we're +6, right? Yeah. So let's go for an E-Speed into the Incin, and then let's get in the Rillaboom here. Then it gets us Fake Out on the field. I don't think he had a Trick Room, though, so I'm not really afraid of this Indeedee with Trick Room. And E-Speed goes off before Follow Me. So, unless this is like a max speed Indeedee for some reason. So now Incineroar can actually cycle in and out. So if you switch out, something dies, and then we can get to -1, but we're +6 right now, so I don't think I really care about your -1. Yeah, you just don't have a whole lot of offense on the field, my friend. Oh, and Didi switches out, okay. If this is a double switch, that'd be interesting. Arceus comes in. Munga switches out. We get the terrain. And now we have Fake Out on the field actually next turn, so... But we have to watch it. I think it's a U-turn next turn, because if you switch in the Indeedee, then we can't Fake Out. And we can't E-Speed either. Man, that Will-O-Wisp really hurt us. Oh my goodness, you Will-O-Wisped at a Moongus? Oh, jeez. Okay. This is an interesting kind of game. Like, I don't know how you Fake Out in your own Psychic terrain that you set and read a switch in like that. That's kind of wild. But we do need to get the Rillaboom off the field, so... do we Shadow Claw this? Just for some damage? Because if you switch in the Indeedee and the Incineroar slot, we're in a bit of trouble. Yeah, let's just do some damage to it, and then we'll... U-turn the Incin, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it switches out. If this is Indeedee, then the U-turn does a decent chunk. Yeah, and then the E-speed. Cool. All right. Well, at least we read one turn. We read one turn. Okay. Attack. Okay, we U-turn the other slot. That's fine. And now we can switch in an E-speed. Cool. Shadow Claw. That Indeedee's a little bit of a problem. It's just annoying. Like, it's not even like a problem. It's just annoying. Is this a Mungus here? I think so. It doesn't matter. We have to switch out the, we have to switch it back into the, what's it called? The Rillaboom anyway. Ah, man, like, this is something. The question is how fast are you? Like, because I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay, so we're faster than Indeedee. We're okay with that. So let's go for an E-speed into that slot. Did that E-speed into that slot. Switch in the room. And we do have the Calyrex in the back, too. So we're sitting okay. We're immune to his extreme speed and stuff. So, yeah, he just switched out the Indeedee. Is the terrain control. Yeah, so I'm +5 now. This is still going to do a lot of damage, but I really wish it did more to that... that Incineroar. We probably should have taken out that other slot. But if you want to keep switching in the Indeedee, I'll keep taking the damage. I don't really care. Cool. Oh, how much did that do? Enough. Wow, Earth Power. Alright, so here's the bonus. If you switch in the Indeedee here, you can't fake out. So, what do we want to do here? I feel like I want to Woodhammer that Arceus. Or we bring in the Amoonguss here. Because, like, this Arceus has to stay, right? Yeah, I feel like we extreme speed this slot, and then we U-turn this slot. I guess you could just keep doing it. It's not the end of the world. Like, we're not going to hit your Arceus here. Like, I kind of want to just start picking off pieces, and then the Calyrex can come in. This is an interesting game so far. We still have the Amoonguss, by the way, actually. It's just, until that Arceus is dead, I want to be able to maintain the control. It's Earth Power, so I think Arceus is dead now, yeah. You know what? I think that's fine. I wish that wasn't the case, but... Yeah, U-turn comes off, and it just doesn't do much. Wow. We are kind of getting red kind of hard, so I think Amoonguss comes in here. So we have the Spore option, and then the Calyrex. We still have our Terra, which is really nice, but that's a Fairy-type Arceus, right? So... And Arceus doesn't look super... Sorry, my Calyrex doesn't look super great into this team right now. I think we need to go for a Protect here, and then we go for a Spore into this slot. Yeah, let's do that. Because I do think that you just go... Like, I'm trying to think what you would do here. Well, at least the Indeedee goes to sleep, right? If that's the case. Yeah, Incineroar's looking really nice right now. So you protect too. Yeah. If this is a Flare Blade, it's got to be a knockoff to my Calyrex, right? Yeah, okay. So, we can go for an Astro Barrage if we want right now. It is Safety Goggles, though, so I think we have to Terra Dark and then Astro Barrage and then Rage Powder. Because we don't want to get a Judgment into our Dark. If this is a knockoff into my Calyrex with a Judgment, Like, I feel like we need to Terra Dark Astro Barrage and then Rage Powder just so that Arceus can't hit us. Yeah, yeah, this is really, my brain's starting to hurt right now. Like a real boom, man, like Rage Powder. So this knockoff goes into my Calyrex, which is fine. Astro Barrage goes off. Okay, we're down to the yellow, which is nice. Snarl! Oh my goodness. That's a good turn. That's really cool. We're gonna need to get this Calyrex off the field now. Off. It's okay. Then we switch in the Rillaboom here, I feel. We could have spored, though. I feel like we could have spored for sure. This is probably a Protect, though, right? Do we Encore him into Snarl? Because that's a knockoff, right? So I feel like we can go for another Astro Barrage here. Or do we want to get it off the field? Because if he protects here, we get a Fake Out. And then... You know what? Let's side Pollen Puff here. Let's just go for an Astro Barrage here. And then we'll go for a side Pollen Puff. If you protect, then we can Encore you into that Protect, and I think that would be a great one. Yes! Okay, cool. So now we're staying alive. So if this Incineroar doesn't Flare Blitz this Amoonguss, so we're hitting the Incineroar. Okay, so another one picks it up. That'd be great. And then if we pick it up, then we get our... yeah, I guess Will-O-Wisp, that's your only option. And then we get the Pollen Puff healing off. That's nice. So we Encore that, that Arceus. Cool. I'm okay with this. Alright, let's see. Do we Pollen Puff the Incineroar here? Yeah, this Incineroar has to kind of switch out here, right? Yeah, Grass is gone. That's fine. So Rillaboom can come back in. So let's go for an Encore into that slot. And then let's Pollen Puff the Incineroar. I don't think it picks it up, but it might. And if you switch into Indeedee, then you get picked up. If this is Extreme Speed, then hats off to you, I guess. I don't know why you would use an Extreme Speed there. I feel like you don't want to go to sleep here. So if this is a switch in the Arceus slot, that would be okay. Probably another Snarl, right? So what is it? It's Earth Power, Protect. Probably Judgment. Oh, Snarl, yeah. There we go. So you're Encored into that. That goes off again. Cool. So you're trapped. So you might switch the next turn. And you got your double Protect, right? So now, that's fine. Cool. And then Pollen Puff, how much does this do? No, okay. Grassy Terrain's gone, though. So yeah, your Protect is probably going to fail, my friend. So let's go for an Astro Barrage here, and let's go for a Spore here. And I think that's okay. I'm trying to think how that might not work out for us. Your Safety Goggles is on the field. Your Switch-In's going to sleep. That's fine, okay. If this is Indeedee, then you go to sleep. Incineroar goes down. Okay, cool. I'm okay with this. Double switch, okay. Right on. Okay, so you're about to take some damage here. And we do have Rage Powder. Okay, so this isn't going to do 0. Okay, it did like a third. Okay, cool. I feel like this is a Flame Charge into my Amoonguss right now. I feel like we need to go for a Rillaboom switch in to get the Protect on the field. So let's go for Protect here. Yeah, let's go for Protect. You didn't already Terra yet, right? You still have your Terra, so this is probably... We're faster now. Do we just go for Psychic? And then Rage Powder? Yeah, let's do it. And he didn't Terra. Hold on a second. Does this pick up? And in Psychic Terrain Boost, 100% this picks up. Later. Cool. Big turn for us. Huge turn for us. So now you have a Sleeping Indeedee. A Sleeping Indeedee. You've got a... And we're back to neutral, by the way, which is great. Incineroar, that's almost at 0 health. And you have the Arceus that can be encored if you protect. Okay. This Amoonguss is such a menace. Yeah, now what? Arceus, okay. So we are back to neutral, right? Yeah, we're back to neutral. So we can go for a Astro Barrage here, so it hits both. And we can go for a Spore. Let's do that. I feel like this is really risky, though, because, like, if you use Judgment here, I think we just go down. This is so risky. Why did we do this? Oh my gosh, I should have Rage Powder, because if this Indeedee wakes up, we lose. What is the Terra? Is it normal? Normal, of course. We could have gone for a Psychic, I guess. But what are you doing here? This is just Judgment, right? Yeah, you go to sleep, but now I just have a Rillaboom that just does... It's burned, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and yeah, it doesn't hit either of them. D-Gleam, do we live this? Yes, we do. Okay, so you're asleep now. Cool. Okay, just don't wake up. Whatever you do, just do not wake up. Okay. Okay, so this is a guaranteed turn of sleep. So let's go for a Psychic into this slot. And let's go for a Pollen Puff. Yeah, and if you redirect, you do damage. Okay. Don't wake up, Indeedee. Don't wake up. Cool. Alright, how much does Psychic do neutral to this thing? Does it pick up? Oh my goodness. Well, we get a little bit of healing off, which is kind of nice. Alright, Fake Out does pick up that Arceus. I really don't want this Calyrex to go down, man. Oh my goodness. I think Rillaboom needs to come in here. And then we go for a Pollen Puff into that slot. And if you wake up, then... Indeedee can't wake up here. We do get the Terrain back, and we can Fake Out the next turn, so that kind of works out. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Follow Me. Okay, so Pollen Puff does something, and then we get Fake Out into that other slot. They both woke up! This is crazy, man. Okay, so Pollen Puff goes off. It's still in the green, okay. So we can Fake Out that Arceus now. Does it do enough, though? Alright, hear me out. Oh, he can't, Okay, so we have to Spore the Indeedee. So let's Fake Out and then Spore the Indeedee. So fake this out and Spore the Indeedee. If this is Psychic, I think Amoonguss might go down. Protect Psychic, we might lose. Oh, come on! Oh. Alright, what's this gonna do? Okay, so you fake... Yeah. Oh, you went for Trick Room. Or was that a Follow Me? I don't remember. Okay, so now we can Grassy Glide that thing. Cool. Alright, so we're in really good shape, actually. So we just Grassy Glide now. So Grassy Glide and then Hard Switch in the Calyrex. We gotta keep healing our Amoonguss, right? With the Regenerator. So, okay, so this is really good. So let's go for Grassy Glide into that slot. Hard Switch in the Calyrex. A minute. Oh, how are we doing for HP? I don't think I've had a game go to timer, actually. Okay, so if we pick this up, do we win? I actually don't remember the mechanics of ties. He went for the protect. Oh no! If he just stalls, does he win? Oh, come on. He needs the follow me, right? He needs it really badly. 25 seconds? Oh my goodness. I think it's in his best interest to just stall the timer, right? Actually don't know who wins here. I think I might have more HP than him, so I think I win. You know what? We can't get an attack off anyway. Let's just let it go to timer and then the game's over. I guess we just lock in just so we don't actually... I don't know. Sure. Time is run out. Battle's over. Do we win? Yes! We gotta win. It doesn't matter how. We got it. Yo, that was a crazy game. How the heck did that go to timer? Like, neither of us have stall teams. That's crazy.
Alright, my second game. Let's go, let's go. We got the first one. It doesn't really matter, but there is grand time. Is it Bullet Punch Lucario? Because I might turn away from you. You know what? Shadow Ball and Earth Power will do the trick. I hope. Because Magina is the most annoying thing on the field. Alright, Shadow Ball. Not do a lot of damage actually. You got to be kidding me. I don't know. No. No, Final Gambit. Oh, his special attack is roast. Got the special defense drops here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Who's that? Bastiodon? Gorgeous. Explosion. Nice. I don't have protect, so we're gonna switching you. Probably switching me right on as well. Do we need to Terra otherwise? I think we do actually. So Ghost. No. You know what? I think it's gonna be Explosion, but let's just see if we survive a Dazzling Game from Terra Poison. Final Gambit Lucario is crazy. That's crazy. Just to get the Soul Heart off. Yeah, it's Explosion. It is Explosion. This is, you cannot make this up. Normal gem as well. There's no real... There's no shame. The only thing I need to do is... and I get plus 2. The only thing I need to do is hit this fake out. I don't know what the US Pokemon is. Probably Bastiodon. So Gario. I mean, this is still doable. Fake out. I really want a Dazzling Game. If it's Terra Ground, I'm... yes, Terrestrial, yes. Please don't make go with Croak. Let's go with Croak. Oh my god. Did this go with Croak? Alright, let's see this episode of How You Lose Games. Number 1. Double techie.
Okay, so we have a hard rain team, super hard rain team, with only one restricted. This is a Reg G team, I guess, right? Let me see. So double rain, and you have what's the Jolteon here? Like, is this just Calyrex, Rillaboom? Like, Wide Guard's a thing, I guess, because then we can fake out. But so can he, if he goes with the Ludicolo. Rillaboom's not too bad. But we have Arceus too. I feel like we could just start getting some Swords Dances off, right? With Terra Water. Let's go for Arceus, Rillaboom, Calyrex in the back, and... I don't know if Volcarona's super great here. Maybe we just bring a Moongus. This thing has just been a monster. Yeah, I think so. I don't know what the Excadrill's doing there. I really don't. Maybe you're just afraid of, like, sand, so you just bring your own sand deterrent? I don't know. Oh, that's a cool picture. Whew. Alright, that last one kind of drained me a bit. Pelipper and Ludicolo. What is this draft? Like... So I feel like... So we get faked out, too. We used to be a Cobra Cloak version, so... So we can go for a Swords Dance here, I think, pretty safely. And then we can fake out the... I don't want to get Hurricane, so... Could be Covert Cloak on this thing. Okay, Protect. So we're going to get a... I guess we're going to get a Swords Dance off. Okay, does he fake out? So that would kind of be a watch. Focus Blast. Focus Blast?! What the heck? Okay, I guess. Cool. So we're just gonna go for double spread, I guess. Can we take a Hurricane? We are AV. So we can go for Extreme Speed into the Ludicolo. And we can Grassy Glide it, I feel. I guess all we have to worry about is the Pelipper. I know it just went for the Protect, so we would be wise to go into that slot, but it's not really a problem, is it? Yeah, let's just hit it twice. So he goes for the Terra. What's he gonna do? Okay, so we're not hitting that slot. Terra Ghost. Okay, cool. It's a good thing I'm not really afraid of that slot right now, so if this is a Protect for the Ludicolo... No, so there's one. Just straight up beats it. Okay, and then Grassy Glide does break a Sash if he has one. And this is probably just a Hurricane, right? Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Eject button. Sure. Okay, so we just have to watch out for switching in that Pelipper just to whiff on that E-Speed. So there's a Jolteon. It's usually Sash. Usually Sash. So I feel like we can just Grassy Glide that slot. And... what does more? +2 E-Speed or +2 Shadow Claw? Oh, no, no, no. Oh my goodness. So I guess we can E-Speed the Excadrill here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like it's... Let's go for Shadow Claw, why not? No, I kind of want to hit that Jolteon. What do we have in the back row? Got those two. I think we're okay with Jolteon as long as we can just chip it. So maybe we just go for Shadow Claw here. And then we'll go for a... Or we just... Actually, you know what? Let's go for E-Speed into this slot and then Grassy Glide into that slot. That way, I think that's the most amount of damage. Dash? Nope. Cool. Okay. And then this Grassy Glide is maybe half, maybe a little less. A half, yeah. Iron Head. Dude, Arceus is so strong. Like 120 HP, 120 defense. Like there's not much going through that. And then we just have the Pelipper in the back. Cool. Not sure what this Pelipper is really going to do to me, but I think we're faster than it. We can go for a Shadow Claw here and then just a Grassy Glide. Yeah, cancel. Cool. Cool, so we got to win. Okay, welcome back, everybody, and I can actually say welcome back because it's the same video. So, because we just did our battles. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed it because we ran into some really weird things, at least on my side. I don't exactly know what Rob did. I'm going to be surprised. I'm going to ask him now. Rob, how did it go for you? Like, not necessarily record-wise, but, like, was it fun at least? You running some weird things?
Yeah, of course it was fun. I mean... It's just a team building showdown, so it's really really fun to team build and then choose the battle but yeah, I had fun. That's the main part. That's probably the most important part that I have. But I didn't perform too well for my liking. But I had. Can I say how many battles I won?
Yeah, you can start now if you want. I'm glad it didn't go like perfect for you. I thought you might have gone 5-0 because it didn't go.
No,
it didn't go super well for me.
I drew so many games, and I had one game. Yeah, I remember this game now.
How many wins did you get? How'd you do?
3.
Oh, me too. Okay, go ahead.
I had 2 losses. One loss was against Lucario Bastiodon team with Magina and Pharaoh. How do you say his name? The one with the explosion, the bug type.
Oh,
bug steel.
Oh, you ran into explosion? I've run into that before and I've gotten white.
So the first one was Lucario with Magina lead, and it was final gambit.
Okay.
So Magina instantly gets a +1 boost. My Arceus didn't go down there. So he started with +1. He sets up Trick Room, which honestly I hated because my team is not built around Trick Room other than the Iron Hands, but it's super effective against Magina. So then comes the older Pokemon, and I knew it had an explosion. So I switched out so it didn't get any KO. So of course Magina protects because I had 2 attacks off it. I get 2 attacks off, but it didn't KO.
Yeah.
So explosion comes off, he kills himself, and another +1 boost in Trick Room. That was not ideal.
No, Magina's broken.
Then the older, I don't know what the last Pokemon was. I have to record it though. But Magina protects, but I switched in Incineroar that turn. Pharaoh Seed, was it right?
No, Pharaoh Seed isn't in the game yet, but But I'm probably going to feature a couple of them. Maybe I could put some of your battles in here as well. And people watch your video too, yeah.
And I knew he protected. So I switched in Incineroar for the Intimidate boost, not only to reduce the damage from the explosion. It was, by the way, normal gem as well.
Yeah.
But also to fake out next turn so I can KO it.
Yeah.
So I figured out just to realize it was COVID Coke. So
those team sheets so hard, man. Like,
so it obliterated my team with Dazzling Gleam, and it had Solgario as Yasmon, or I think it was Solgario, or it was Dustmane, one of the 2.
Well, talk about one where it went well, like something that went well, because I might be able to play it in the background here while you're talking.
The last game was against the world-winning team.
Oh,
and that actually went really well. I started with I think Frutamane and Miraidon. Obviously, he protects his Koraidon first turn because his Frutamane and Koraidon lead. So I bring it out to sash his Frutamane and do a Thunder Wave. I survived the Moonblast though, so I'm really, really bulky. And that was cool. So I Thunder Wave his Frutamane, and then of course he doesn't go for Terrafire the next turn. I didn't understand because I Volt switches, by the way, is Frutamane, so I don't know which I switch into. Probably Arceus. Yeah, Arceus, then I Terra Poison for the Curse Combat, of course.
Yeah.
But he was in risk of a Moonblast in front of Fruttermane, but he protects his Fruttermane and he doesn't go for the Terra, so he gets a free frame charge off. It doesn't KO my Fruttermane because I'm extremely bulky. Was live for, by the way, insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a dead Fluttermane for sure.
I set up Tailwind, and he finally twists into fire, and I Moonblast. I double the Fruttermane slot with Shadow Ball and Moonblast. That's so it does take some chip on. I KO the Fruttermane and it does take some chip on the Koraidon. And then Lunaga comes in, and I predict that he's gonna protect with his Koraidon. So I swapped out. My Fruttermane was down, so I had Incineroar of the field. So I Shadow Balled, because he has Terrestrialized. He cannot Terrestrialize again. So my Shadow Ball and my knockoff KO the Lunaga that was coming in. And then, I don't know what his last Pokemon was, honestly. But I knew that the game was almost over. Because, one, he was intimidated, but with the Koraidon. And I have Rocky, I have Rocky Helmet, right? So he does Close Combat on my Incineroar, but obviously KOs. And but he takes Life Orb damage, he takes
Rocky
Hammer damage, and he takes the Earth Power that I put in. And that was basically the game. I think I have Miraidon in the back. Oh yeah, it was Ursaluna in the back. So he obviously protects his Ursaluna that turn, and and then I can just Acid Spray and switch in Miraidon and Acid Spray and Dragon Pulse to win the game.
Did you find that you were clicking Acid Spray a lot? Like, was it working really well?
Yeah, I clicked it a lot.
Oh, that's wicked.
Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I clicked it frequently. And it worked out sometimes, but not all the times. It worked out pretty well in practice, but not, not all the time in this section.
Yeah. No, that's cool that the team kind of worked the way you designed it. And in some cases, like, I don't even think I brought the Alchemy once because I didn't run into a Darkrai team. Like, it was just it was a lot of Arceus. Like, I was able to kind of set up with Arceus. Like, there was one game, like, I won 3 games and I lost 2, so we got the same amount of wins. Man, beginner and Pokeball tier is like when the ladder first starts, everyone's kind of starting there. So it's like you're not running into your standard beginner and Pokeball type Pokemon, like trainers, right?
Especially when the trainers don't really care about like Iowa anymore.
Yeah.
So they just go down in ranking because they just don't play.
Yeah, and it's funny because like there was a game that I lost. Like I faced an Oranguru team with like an Ursaluna and a Torkoal, and it was like Terrapagos. And I'm just like, why do I even stop Trick Room? I'm like, I guess it's a Moongus. I guess I can go for a Spore. And the guy led Ursaluna and Oranguru, and I'm like, okay, well, I could just Spore the Oranguru, and I can set up a Swords Dance. And I'm like, cool. So I got the Swords Dance off, the Ursaluna protected, and then I put the Oranguru to sleep. I'm like, sweet, what a great turn. That was perfect. And I was like, let's start E-speeding, and then the Oranguru woke up and set Trick Room right away. And I was like,
what did Ursaluna do?
What's that? The Ursaluna? I think it went for like a Facade into my because I went for a Rage Powder, I think it was, right? And it picked up my Amoonguss. So, but it was like, it was a 1-turn wake up, and it was just like, oh my goodness. All right, fine. And then I ended up getting the Rillaboom on the field, and he brings in the Torkoal like eventually, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I go Terra Fire on the Rillaboom, and I go for I'm like, he's just gonna go for Terra Ghost or something like that with his Ursaluna, because he's not gonna let me Grassy Glide. It gets around the Fake Out, gets around the E-Speed. So I'm like, I don't know. Let me E-Speed the Torkoal. And then let me go for a Grassy Glide into the other slot, and then let's see what happens. He didn't Terra the Ursaluna, and he protected the Torkoal. And I'm just like, okay, so I guess now my Arceus is dead. Then the next turn he goes for Terra Flying with his Ursaluna. I'm like, I don't even know what to do with this. Exactly.
Was it Terra Blast?
No, it was just, he just went for Facades, and I'm like, I guess I just lose here. I don't know. It was just one of those, like, I don't know if we could have played that any better, but sure. It is what it is, but
yeah, counterplay is just to protect and see if the Terras actually.
Yeah, but then there were there was actually one game though that was so nice. It actually went to timer.
Actually,
yeah,
that's why it took so long to react.
It went to full timer, and the crazy part is my opponent didn't even have a stall team. It didn't even have a defensive team. It had like Terra Fairy Arceus, and it had like Cali Shadow, and it had like, or I forget what the team is. It had Arceus, and then it had like Indeedee Female, it had Incineroar, and then it had something else. It might have been a Koraidon, I think, actually.
Some basic stuff.
And it was just like switch. I was trying, like, it was like a big terrain war. Because, like, I needed the E-Speed stuff, right? So I'm like, no, I'm like, instead of faking out, I'm like, he's just going to switch it in. So I'm going to U-turn. Sure enough, he did. And I'm getting my terrain back. And, like, I got to +6 attack, and then he Will-O-Wisp me.
How it feels when you play Wigglyboom against Miraidon, full switch, U-turn all the way.
Yeah, and it's funny because the guy actually, what is it? He Will-O-Wisped my Amoonguss. So when I switched in my Rillaboom, he burned it, and I'm like, who burns an Amoonguss?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he thought you was Swiss or something.
I guess it was a crazy read, but no, in the end, it was just like, it was just super, like, switch, getting position. And then when I saw the timer, I'm like, do I win this? I actually don't remember how timer rules go. Is it more HP? I'm like, I don't know.
More Pokemon. Whoever is more Pokemon, and if it's the same amount of Pokemon, then it's
HP.
HP, yeah.
Yeah. So like me with the regenerator boosts and or like healing, and then pollen puffing my partner and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I think I'm okay here. And then I ended up winning with timer. So it was like, it was big. It was fun. So you got 3 wins. I got 3 wins. So I guess we call it a tie.
Yeah.
It's not
probably a tie. The first episode, I think.
Yeah, you know, and I think I'm okay with that because we both had a good time. It was a competition. You know, maybe when we get a little higher up, maybe we'll try this again with another team.
Yeah, definitely.
I did like the fact that we built kind of the same, like, hey, build around Arceus and then see what you come up with, and we had completely different teams. So
yeah, I think we can have another Pokemon in the spot guide next time, and then build around that. And yeah, it was really fun. I like team building. I'm not good at team building. Usually I steal teams. I'm not gonna lie, but when I do team build, I try to be creative, and yeah. Etc. I think the team wasn't really bad, but yeah, there are some things that that don't work on it. Like maybe the tailwind was kind of yeah, awkward, but yeah.
No, that's cool. You went with what you thought would be cool, and I saw the synergy. It was really cool. I bet you got some of it off, so that would have been neat. And my team kind of worked as well. I just wish the alchemy was brought a little bit more. It really sucks because, like, I got the first 2 battles in, and alchemy was actually there, and I just look at my recording, and it just was frozen for whatever reason. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because your gameplay really looks smooth when I see your YouTube videos. So.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like, well, Switch 2 does a lot of that lifting, so which is kind of nice.
Yeah, but then I look at my footage, and then I think, whoa, I must do something wrong. Your footage looks really clean.
You gotta upgrade. You gotta upgrade it.
Probably.
No, it's all good. It's an expensive upgrade, but no, so I think that'll put it. I'll put the records on the bottom, and I'll put the teams up. If you want to try out Rob's rental code, I'll put it up in the. I'll put it down in the description, and I'll put mine as well. So these are definitely teams that can do well. So if you're looking for teams to use, you can try out either of these Arceus teams. And also, I've got a few other rental codes in my video history as well. I've tried to leave them up as long as possible. So have a look. Mess around with it. You got to try as many things as you can to see what you like and see what you don't like. Maybe you guys can build your own team and cook something up kind of nice. So Rob, thank you very much for joining me. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we should do it again sometime. And everybody, thank you for watching. Check out Rob's channel. I'll put a link to his channel down in the description below. And hopefully we can do another one soon. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Peace.